Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. Now, if you guys remember roughly a week ago or so when I covered Digga D getting released from jail, I said I've hardly seen any drill related news. And if there was any, I'd only seen small things that couldn't make a full video. And with the success of how I've recently been doing small crime stories and updates, I've decided to use that formula on drill news so I can give you guys as much as I can. Again, I'm still going to make full length drill news videos if I can put it into one, but sometimes I can't, and I genuinely want to share as much drill related news with you guys. So a lot of this video will be linked to America, but before you jump the gun, it's surrounding UK drill. And with that being said, it looks like after 22Gs and Frosty said they were linking up for a collaboration.
Shout out my New York nigga, shout out 22Gs. No, we got something soon coming.
It looks as if Frosty has jumped on Suburban Part 2, so you guys should definitely go and give that a listen because it's cold as fuck. Now, a couple of things, of course. As of now, we've not really seen too many overseas collaborations, so I'm wondering because, of course, say for example, Chef G is 22Gs up, does that mean now the likes of Chef G won't work with Frosty, or will they because of the business move? Because you have to remember, these guys have real life issues with each other, so I wonder if overseas artists won't work with certain UK rappers if they collaborate with their ops. But again, as of right now, we won't know that purely because there isn't much collaborations out there, so only time will tell. Which I then guess moves us on to our next story, which is literally what I was just explaining, but this time around it's from different parts of London. Now, Stormzy, as you guys know, is of course from South London, and Headie One is from North London, and if you guys didn't know, they have a song with each other called Audacity. Now, these two guys linked up, and I can only assume they've created some sort of relationship with each other musically, but also personally, because they've probably opened up to each other on a one-to-one, maybe they've met each other's family, and they've definitely been around each other's people. So with the release of Tion Wayne, Stormzy and Dutchavelli's new song, I Don't Know, obviously before release, Headie One must have heard about it because he went on to say this on Snapchat a few days before it was released. Don't call yourself my family or my people if you're flexing with those preying on my downfall. You can fall in the battlefield with the rest of the ops. So I can only assume that this is a shot at Stormzy, and I'm unsure of Dutchavelli's relationship with Headie One, so I can't comment on that, but this is what I mean about even musically, especially in London, it seems like people have to pick a side for some reason when it comes to working together. But we do have to remember that Headie One and Tion Wayne's beef is real, and people have literally died in the war between the two sides, so I can kind of understand where Headie One is coming from. But then again, Stormzy is a multi-millionaire who is a massive artist globally, and I really don't think he cares about someone's beef. He just wants to make good music. But I want to know your guys' thoughts. Do you understand where Headie One is coming from, or do you think he's overreacting a little bit? I personally understand where he's coming from, but from Stormzy's point of view, I genuinely don't think there was ill intentions behind it. So moving on to our next story, and that is CGM getting a feature on Dave East's new song My Loc, and no, it isn't a verse. So for you guys who are a little bit confused, the other day it seems like CGM were on some kind of set of a music video, and they went on to say this:
"We're ganged off! We're ganged off! Yeah? Yeah? Crip shit, blue shit, yeah? We ain't no blooders, we're crippy, yeah? We crip man down, yeah? Yeah? We crip man down for shit, for anything, yeah? Kill man."
So after doing the rounds, it's clearly ended up in the hands of New York rapper Dave East, and for you guys who didn't know, Dave East is a rolling 30s Harlem Crip. Now, a lot of people were saying that this was a bit cringe because back in the day, 1011 used to be Bloods, and now because being a Crip is somewhat the new wave with the likes of Pop Smoke and Fabio Foreign, they're basically saying that 1011 is just riding the Crip wave, and it's weird. But honestly, if CGM can capitalize off this and somehow secure a feature of Dave East, that will do bits for the UK drill scene, but UK rap music in general, so only time will tell. But if they haven't already, they need to be claiming royalties for the use of that video in Dave East's new song. Which then moves us on to our last story, and that's surrounding the rumour that Loski is in jail. Now, I did cover this not too long ago, and I said that it was rumoured that Loski was in jail, but then his auntie had came out to say that he was sleeping on a sofa, and he also posted an image of himself and his little cousin, saying that he was confused looking at the comments about him being in jail. But it seems like some people are not really believing that he's out, and do believe he is actually in fact back in prison. Again, I want to give a disclaimer and say that this is just a rumour and it isn't 100% fact, but people were saying that that picture was an old picture, and also in the comments of his auntie's tweet, it seems like someone has captured Loski on SnapMaps at HMP Highdown. And for you guys who didn't know, when Loski was last locked up, he was in fact in HMP Highdown, but again, this could be fake and a Photoshop, but it does make you wonder if he's in fact in jail, because Loski's snap when he came out was different to his original snap. But again, as it stands, Loski's official comment is that he is out of jail and he's taken a break from social media. But if there is any updates surrounding this Loski situation, as always, I'll keep you guys updated. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Ape Huncho, and I'm out.